everyone. We're going to continue with our retouching class, and I will encourage everyone to actually practice, and they're going to get better because practicing makes you get better, not just looking. So I'll make the file also available, and you can see we're actually retouching, focusing more on the head now. So we are going to do more other photos later. Now, in retouching, there are two types. There is natural retouching, and there is the manipulative part where you actually need to show your artistic skill. So yeah, we're going to focus more on the natural, because even if you want to do the artistic type or the creative type, you need to actually pass through the natural retouching before go doing all of those things. Now, first of all, this image is very, very clear. It's a raw file. So I know if I start working with it, I'm going to get, my computer is going to start hanging because it's not too strong for the file. Okay, so a lot of time people just see us retouching, girls photo, girls photo, girls photo. Yeah, it's a photo of a man. Now let's go to image. We can go to image, or yeah, image size, and let's see the size. If it's too big, we're going to reduce it, so it's 68.7 megapixel or megabytes, sorry, 68.7 megabytes. It's actually going to slow the PC when we start retouching, but if it slows it, I'm going to reduce it. So here we have 40,000 to 60,000. So sometimes when you see your PC slowing down, it's because of that. Now first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add a new layer, then take the brush tool, and I'm going to draw out, make the brush very small, draw out the places you feel like fixing. Okay, so for this one we need to fix here. That's too small, so I'm going to make it big. So we're going to fix here one, and we still need to fix the teeth. I can't really see it, so let's make it more bigger and make sure the foreground color is maybe white. Okay, let's use black then. Yep. Okay, so we're fixing here, we're fixing the teeth, we're fixing this. Let's go up, we're fixing this. So I'm drawing on the new layer, we're fixing, just keep on looking at the imperfections inside. Okay, so the next one, we're going to be fixing all of the pimples normally, and the skin color as well. We're going to fix that because right now this place is looking black, but if you want to keep it on in a natural retouching form, you just have to leave it like that. Okay, so let's just add some imperfections that we're going to be cleaning out, and let's look up. So all those, we're going to be fixing them, and all of this. We're going to also fix the eyes, the two eyes, and I guess that's all we need to do for the now. And then maybe retouch the hair and all of that part. So now that we have where we focus, we can turn it off and on, and we can start focusing on the picture. So this is a check layer. I'm going to rename it check fix. So here we're going to be fixing in case we forget any other. So you can keep on marking and marking and marking till you get all of that. So let's quickly do that. The first thing I would do to fix that is either use the clone stamp tool. I've talked about the clone stamp tool to remove that, or use the what's it called now, liquify tool. So let's duplicate. I'm going to use the liquify tool because it's actually faster. So here we are in liquify, and I'm actually using liquify because I also want to fix the clothes and all of those places. So make sure the forward wrap tool is selected. Let's zoom in and bring the photo down, zoom in, bring the photo down. Okay, so I want to start with the little hair right here, so just bring it in, not too much like that, and also bring this one in till it's uniform, and bring this out till it looks round. Okay, so if you don't like that should be okay. And let's bring this side out a little bit. Okay, so that's number one thing to do. We can as well bring this place out and make it focus more. All right, so now that we have that done, we can check the preview before and after. So I'm just gonna undo that to make it straight, and two, and now we have that. Okay, so like this side as well, I said we're gonna fix. We can actually leave it naturally, but we can bring it out. So I'm just gonna make it bigger and then bring this something like this, smoothing out the clothes. Oh yep, so all good like that, because if you actually look at the photo, you're going to see all those things are actually confusing, not confusing, steals the focus in the image. So I can even make it bigger and then just drag it up to make it look bold. Okay, apart from that, I believe we're done with the liquify tool, except we want to adjust the nose. So let's click on the face tool and probably take the nose together, because right now it's actually wider. And something like that should be fine. And she is not a girl, so now this side of his jaw makes him look slim, or should I say shrink. So we can just help him out by bringing out the jaw. So sometimes you do things to make him look chubby and as if he's enjoying. Okay, so like this, now I can push it in and make it look round. So something like that. So you just need to keep fixing just a little stuff that is inside. All right, so I believe we're okay with this. We're okay with this, and we can click on OK. All right, so that's probably the first step I'm gonna do, which is just that. The next one is also to fix this one. So I'm just gonna grab a new layer because I want to use the clone stamp tool, and now I'm gonna fix that top part. So this is where we start fixing. Now make sure when you select the clone stamp tool, the clone stamp tool is used to clone both the color and the texture. I believe I've talked about this before. If I haven't, you can let me know so that I can resend the video, okay, or probably post it again. So I'm just gonna make sure I reduce this and make sure current and below is selected, so that it's going to sample from this layer 1 and HH copy. So I want to copy this one because the reflection of this green is on the head. So I can just go ahead and select a particular place like this to restrict my selection. So I'm even going to zoom out and remove it from some places like this to make sure only that side is selected. And let's add more. Hold and shift like this. Good. So we do that, and then we can either use the this tool, which is the patch tool, or the clone stamp tool. So but let's use the patch tool. We can drag it and shift it. It says an empty layer, so that one we need to work directly on this, but I know it's not going to work because the what's it called now, we're working directly on the picture, so it's gonna, I know. So Ctrl Z, let's click on the new layer and then go to the clone stamp tool, and we're going to sample an area that looks like it. So like this, hold on Alt sample, and then we can fix it. 1, we can fix 2, we can keep on fixing 3. Let's sample from here so it looks the same, and 4. So something like that. So it's gone. Ctrl D to deselect, so we have it like this. Now the next thing we're going to be doing is to fix all this hole. You know, you want to make the picture look perfect, so we're just going to keep doing that, fixing the hole, taking this somewhere closer and fixing, somewhere close, fix, somewhere close, fix, somewhere close. So I'm going to do all of this, then I'm going to come back to the video to quickly show you the next step. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm still going to take the this tool, lasso tool, and some of the extra that's standing out. So just, I don't want to remove all like that. Calm down. Okay, so take the clone stamp tool, and then I'm going to sample somewhere outside, and probably remove all of that like this. Ctrl Z, Z. So once you make a mistake, you can quickly fix that. Z, Z. It takes time to really get what you really want, like that. Go. Yep. Okay, so that's not okay. You need to be careful. Come on. Anyway, just try and make sure those things are out. So we're gonna blend it with the mixer tool brush. Ctrl Z, make it small. I'm gonna blend that one. Why? Ctrl Z, Z. Not blending that. I wonder. Okay, let's just leave it for the now like this. We're gonna do that later. Oh yeah, I don't understand now. We're supposed to blend it with this layer. That we need to create a time visible layer for us to blend that. So let's leave it for the now. I'm going to Ctrl D to deselect. Now the next thing I would like to do is to focus on the the shape of the hair. So let's just grab this one again, and then I want to bring it. Let's create the shape of the hair from here down, and then go. So something like this. Okay, so I believe it needs to come like this. Let's look at the shape. Okay, so that's okay for me, and I'm gonna grab another one, the clone stamp tool, and this time around we're going to hold down hot and just current and below. Yep, hold down hot. Let's take it up. Come on, sample. I'm coming. Let me look for what's actually going wrong. Okay, I understand what's going on. It's because we are not sampling or drawing it inside. So if we do something like this, let's sample somewhere outside, we can actually draw down. Sample somewhere outside, draw down. Yep, so like this. So we can go on and on like this to make sure we have all of that selected. Okay, so let's look at the hair. I'm gonna undo the last two, so it takes time to get. So like that, and let's sample some places to make it look real. Yep, so like this. Okay, then we're going to invert the selection. Select inverse, sorry. So now we can do that. We can go ahead and sample somewhere outside, Alt and drag up. So something like this. Good. So which is that, and Ctrl D to deselect, so we have the hair already. So you can see how the hair looks, and we are going to drag it inside. So meaning we are going to do something. I can't do straight. We can't really do straight, but we can do curve, at least. Yep. So let's say we have something like this. We can grab this one and then click and drag. Yep, I believe we did it right. Ctrl D to deselect. It's actually going to look straight like this. Good. Now if you want to make it look more realistic, you can start manipulating, which is the edge, so something like this. And sometimes let's decrease the opacity to see if, yeah, we can decrease the opacity so much that it's gonna look like this. So before that, let's increase. I really love it like this, so there is no need to decrease the opacity. We just need to focus more on if it's actually looking real or not. So you can see where it is, and pretty much looking good for me. So you already get the idea. So but now it looks inside. I will need to correct that before I continue. All right, so I just finished working on the hair. You can actually do more and probably fix it. So by this time, I'm just gonna look at before, and you can see how deep it is, not looking okay, and now it's looking perfect. So we still need to use liquify to fix that, to just but let's merge the layer, select the two layer together, merge them, and now we have it. So we can go to filter, liquify, and then we know that we're done with the part of the air. So filter, liquify. Okay, so here we are in liquify 2. We pick this one, and now this is the time we need to focus more on achieving the best here. So let's probably increase and bring it forward. Yep, like that. Let's still bring it down forward. So let's see it from far, so it looks better. Okay, so let's smoothen out that side. I'm gonna bring it down, make it small, and smoothen out the edge, and probably bring this in. So you need to know how the the head works, otherwise you're actually not gonna get the best result from this side. So let's just see quickly, preview before white and after, which is looking better. You can still bring it in a little bit. So I'm gonna leave it like this, and let's just fix some round edge in between. Sorry. So you can always undo. Now that we have that, I would like to bring this place out a bit, and let's see, we're good. So just click before, which is like this, and after, which is a little bit round. It's okay. So I believe we learned one or two things from this place, from those the our correction. So if we circle our correction, we see that those places are fixed already. So now we are going to move to the next part of our retouching, which is going to be fixing of the the skin right now, and that we actually involve so many, which is the color correction, texture correction, and all of that. So let's just go ahead and do that.